Hi guys, this is Mason Ramsey again. So today I'm going to be showing you my Monarch deck, and I'm going to be going over some combos with it. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to have three separate files into spells, traps, and monsters. So yeah, let's just go over this step before we get to the combos. So first we have Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch. You guys can't really see it that well, so probably have to listen to my description. I'll show it like this. So here we have Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch. He's a pretty good card. Lets you tribute one monster your opponent controls in order to, tribute one monster and destroy one monster your opponent controls. So yeah, then we have March of the Monarch. This is probably the best Monarch spell slash trap card. Actually, no, this is the best Monarch spell card in any Monarch deck. Absolutely. Because you guys want to know why? This makes it so your opponent, so your Monarch cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That means banishing won't work. It means like Mirror Force, Regeki, none of that stuff works. None of it. And the reason it's so important is because you know how in certain monsters you'll put some in defense mode to avoid being hit by Mirror Force, stuff like that, and keep those 5 people there? Well, you can't do that with Monarch because they only have 1,000 defense. That means you can literally throw Celtic Guardian and destroy Monarch. That's not right. It's not right at all. So this lets you keep him in attack mode without fear of the other spell and trap cards. So here we have another Zomboard. There's basically cards that doubles up. I only bought one Monarch structure deck. I just got a couple other ones from the Battle Pass. You already know what he does. Okay, so next we have Ryza, the Storm Monarch. I actually really like this card because it's something you can do. And here, yeah, and there's actually something that you can do right here. So here's one of the combos, guys. You use Mithra, the Thunder Vassal, and you spell summon him, and which lets you give a token to your opponent. And then you tribute Mithra to summon Ryza, and then you target one card in the field, return it to the top of the deck. The token is technically a card, so you return the token to the top of your opponent's deck, and that basically negates your draw phase. And now they got a token in their hand that's cluttered up their whole area. It basically like limits your. It takes one down from your opponent's hand size, takes one down from your opponent's monster size, and basically skips their draw phase. Really good card if you're a really good combo if you're falling behind. Alright, so then we have Escalation of the Monarchs. This card is really good. It's really good in combination with the Monarch Storm Force. This card lets you tribute summon a monster in your opponent's main phase or battle phase. So this does not belong just in a Monarch deck. You can use this in any kind of deck. A lot of Monarch cards are very neutral. Then we have probably the best Monarch trap card in my opinion. We have the Prime Monarch. So, what this does is, it lets you target, you only do it once per turn, but you can target 2 Monarch spell trap cards in your graveyard and shuffle them into the deck, and then you get to draw a card. So that right there is overpowered as it is, because, especially for someone who only has one of each card, like me, you get to actually get your powerful stuff back into your deck. And you get to draw also. And you can also banish a Monarch spell trap card from your graveyard, other than the Prime Monarch, and so summon the card in defense position as a normal monster. Fairy type, light, level 5, attack 1000, defense 2400. And this card is not treated as a trap card. You can only use the effect of the Prime Monarch once per turn. But, it's still on the field, which means its burst effect still activates, so it will keep getting stuff at the cost of banishing one Monarch plus trap card. And you can keep doing it repeatedly, so it's actually a very, very good card. Alright, then we have another really good Monarch spell trap card, Monarch spell card. It is Return of the Monarchs. So this is just basically, when you tribute summon a monster, you can add one monster with 2,400 attack, 1,000 defense from your deck to your hand, or a monster with 2,800 attack, 1,000 defense from your deck to your hand, and you only use the effect once per turn. That basically lets you get your Monarch monsters over and over and over and over again. Lets you keep getting them over again. It's very good, very good. Alright, so next we have Strike of the Monarchs. I don't use it very much, but I'm tempted to make this into kind of an XZ deck. Yes, that's right, Red Ninja. I might use XZs. Alright, so yeah, there's a reason, but a lot of them, but you guys would be like, what? Is he crazy? All the Monarch vassals say you cannot spell some monster from the extra deck. All these other cards say you cannot spell some monster from the extra deck. Well, yeah, but that's when this comes in. Strike of the Monarchs. Now, people don't know how to use this card right. They may negate their opponent's monster effect. They may negate a trap card effect. But if you're playing an XZ deck, let me show you how to use this card. Strike of the Monarchs. You can tribute one face-up level 5 or higher normal summon / set monster, then target one face-up card on the field. Negate its effect, then draw one card. The effect remain negated until the end of this turn. Do you know why that's powerful, guys? Do ya? Well, put it this way. Let's say you want to exit summon. For one thing, you can play Soul Exchange, or the Monarch Storm Forth, and get one of your, actually no, what you can do is you can take control of one of your opponent's monsters with this effect or something, and then that's a level 5 or higher normal summon / set monster. So, if it's normal summon / set, you can tribute that, so then it doesn't have to cost you anything. So then you target the card that's preventing you from exit summoning. You guys understand now? If there's a card out there that's preventing you from exit summoning, target that card. Negate its effect, and it'll still support you later on in the duel. But yeah, that lets you, let's say I summoned Mitchell the Thunder Vassal, and I went and it said you can't special monster from the extra deck. Well, you use good old Strike of the Monarchs here, and then I can do some other stuff with it. I can negate the effect of the thing that is stopping me from exit summoning, and I can exit summon. And as you know, all the Monarchs are level 6 to level 5. Do you know how powerful that can be? That can be extremely powerful. And you can draw a card. And you can actually banish this card when it's in the graveyard, and then declare one attribute, like light, dark, and all monsters on the field currently become that attribute until the end of the turn. Very good card if you know how to use it. Then we have one of the better vassals. We got Landrobe the Rock Vassal. This monster is actually really good in combination with its adult form. So here, we have Landrobe the Rock Vassal. What this card does, it says, if this card is in your hand, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. See, here's one of the cards. You cannot spell some monster from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. Also spell summon this card. And if you do, change that monster to face down defense position. And now it says if this card chooses to tribute summon, you can target one monster 800 attack and 1000 defense in your graveyard, except Landrobe the Rock Vassal. Add it to your hand, and you can only beat effect of him once per turn. But, so you use him in combination with this. You summon Landrobe the Rock Vassal in defense mode. And you special summon him by targeting one monster your opponent controls and flipping it face down. And then you tribute summon him to summon Grand Marg, the Rock Monarch, whose effect is, if this card is tribute summoned, target one card in the field, destroy that target. So what this does here, you put that there, put the monster in face down defense position. It is now a set card. That means, yeah, if you wanted to, you can go, oh no, he just summoned Dragon Master Knight. Destroy it. Yep, it's just that easy. So that's basically for destroying the powerful monsters, meant to get you back and meant to get your stuff back. Oh, and by the way, if you had another level 6 monster to want to overlay him, just negate Landrobe's effects. Remember, quick play spell cards can be used at any time during you or your opponent's turn. Very good. Alright, next we have a trap card, Pinpoint Guard. Basically, when an opponent wants to class an attack, you can target a level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, and it cannot be shown by battle or by card effects to the end of this turn, and you spell summon it in defense position. That is really good. What that does is it lets you get all of your vassals. You get to pick any vassal to get it back. And as you guys know, these vassals can be insanely powerful. And it doesn't so much per turn, so if you have more, then you can do it. Mithra, the Thunder Vassal. This is what I was talking about. So, as you know, if it's in our hand, you cannot spell summon from the extra deck. Another one. You can activate the effect, and you can spell summon this card, and spell summon a vassal token. Thunder type, light, level 1, attack 1000, defense 1000 to your opponent's side of the field in transition. And if it's tribute summoned, you can tribute summon one monster in addition to your normal summon set. So yeah, you can get a lot of other stuff from that. You can get some really good stuff going from that. Alright, next we have Erebus, the Underworld Monarch, one of the big guys. So basically, if he's tribute summoned, you can send 2 Monarch spell track cards from your deck to the graveyard. That right there is the key. That's also the key with Esther. What happens there is, remember the Prime Monarch? Send 2 Monarch spell track cards to the graveyard. You send 2 Prime Monarch, you get back 2. So it's basically like, when I'm going to be playing people, and I have the Prime Monarch out, and I send 2 Monarch spell track cards to the graveyard, I'm not even going to send them. I'm just going to draw a card. I'm just going to shuffle my deck and draw a card. That's what's going to happen anyway. So yeah, and you can send 2 Monarch Spell Trackers from the graveyard, and if you do, you are then able. What is that? Yeah, then you can shuffle 1 card from your opponent's hand at random, graveyard, or the side of the sword to the deck. So you can get rid of powerful stuff, good trap cards, and everything. And if it's in your graveyard, you can discard a monster spell tracker, then target 1 monster in your graveyard with 2,400 more attack and 1,000 defense. Add it to your hand. This can do all kinds of things. You can do all kinds of stuff from that. Alright, next we have the Monarch Storm Force, which lets you tribute summon one of your opponent's monsters if you controlled it. And you can only activate it once per turn. This is a limited card, by the way, for people going to tournaments. Alright, next we have Soul Exchange. Basically, you can't activate your battle phase. If you can't use battle phase, turn you activate this card. But you can tribute summon 1 monster and in addition as if you controlled it, and it's not once per turn. Alright, next we got another Ryza. Go ahead and know what that one does. And here we have Thestalos, the Firestorm Monarch. Basically, when he's tribute summoned, you can discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand, and the flip damage to them equal to its level times 100 if it was a monster. So, I actually got really lucky. My friend and I were dueling, and I discarded Tragodia, and he took 1,000 damage from it. Alright, so next we have Lucius the Shadow Vassal, a personal favorite of mine as a vassal. Since you can banish level 5 or higher monsters from the graveyard, spell summon this card from your hand. I'm not really big on banishing to the monarchs, but whatever. And you can spell some monsters from the X deck for the rest of this turn, so this card also works with the strike combo. So now, if this card is tribute for a tribute summon, you can look at all set cards your opponent controls. Your opponent can activate any cards in effect to respond to this card's activation, and it's only be used once per turn. That's really good though, because there's only 2 types of cards that are on the field. Face-up cards and face-down cards. The face-up cards you can look at any time. The face-downs you cannot, but he lets you look at all the face-down cards, so you basically get insight. You know everything about your opponent now. You know everything except what's in their hand. And actually, there's cards that let you look at your opponent's hand, so you can get some serious insight on your opponent. It's a good way to destroy them faster. Alright, and you may be wondering why this is in a Monarch deck, but yeah, it's a combo I'll explain. Appropriate. A continuous trap card is very, 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 very good, and in my opinion, is totally overpowered and should be completely banned. I am sure Red Ninja will agree with me after he hears what it does, and after he hears the combo. It's a continuous trap card, by the way. You can activate this card when your opponent draws a card outside of his or her draw phase. Draw 2 cards from your deck. That is insanely powerful. So if they activate Pot of Greed, they draw 2 cards, you draw 4. They play, Jar of Greed. They draw a card, you draw 2. And it's not once per turn. That's what they're proud about it. So, Mirror Force, we all know what this does. When opponent's monster clears an attack, target 1 monster, destroy all attack monsters your opponent controls. So that's pretty straightforward. Here we have Tenacity of the Monarch. A very good Monarch spell tracker. You reveal a monster with 2,400 attack and 1,000 defense from in your hand, or one with 2,800, 1,000. In order to add a Monarch spell tracker from your deck to your hand. Get the Prime Monarch, get Strike of the Monarchs if you're going to be using it. Alright, here we have one of the better Monarchs in my opinion, because it's the only spell and trap card that's only one. Mobius the Frost Monarch. So this one is a very good Monarch. It lets you destroy 2 spell and trap cards when you tribute summon it. Alright, now next we got Draining Shield. This card, when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you get to gain life once equal to its attack and you also negate the attack. So it's really good if you're falling behind. Get some life points back, stop a really powerful attack. Okay, here's why Appropriate is overpowered. And I have 2 Appropriates in this deck, and I have 3 of this card. Dark Bribe. Listen to this. When an opponent's spell trap is activated, you negate the spell trap activation, and if you do, destroy it, but your opponent draws 1 card. So what you do is you have Appropriate here, and you have this card face down. Let's say they activate Miracle Fusion or something. Oh, no, I'm sorry. So not only is your spell and trap card negated, as the spell speed 3, hard to stop. Not only is your opponent's spell trap card negated, but they draw a card. Oh, sorry, Appropriate, I'll draw 2. It's a huge drawing combo. And that's why, in my opinion, it should be totally banned. 100%. It is broken. But it can also be milled. That's why I use Euro Step to destroy it if need to. Alright, next we got Cassius the Shadow Monarch. I have a death combo with this guy. And it's actually really, really cheap. So, he's a dark monster. When this card is tribute summoned, target 1 card on the field. Banish that target, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent if it was a dark monster. So, you want to hear my death combo? Here it is. It only works if your opponent has 1,000 life points or less. You tribute summon Cassius, Shadow Monarch. If it's tribute summon, target one card in the field. Banish target, and if you do it for 1,000 damage opponent, it's a dark monster. Banish Cassius. You summon him, have him banish himself. He's a dark monster. Your opponent takes 1,000. Gone. You get that combo there? It's a death combo where you destroy your opponent by destroying. You banish your own monster, they take 1,000. They lose. Alright. Next we got Adia, the Heavenly Monarch. A very good card. So here's what it does. If this card is normal or special summon, you can spell summon one monster with 800 attack and 1000 defense from your deck and defense position set to Adia the Heavenly Squire. And you cannot spell summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Also works with Strike. So, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished monarch spell trap cards, add it to your hand, and you only use the effect of Adia the Heavenly Squire once per turn. This card you're going to use to get back Pantheism of the Monarch. You'll see why in a minute. So, what you want to do is, with that card, you want to take Adios, the Underworld Squire. Because you spell summon him, and he lets you do another normal summon / set when you spell summon. So you basically, it gets the Monarch out for free, and you got a couple other tributes. It's really good. So yeah, and now we have Adios, the Underworld Squire. If this card is normal summon, if it's normal or spell summon, you get an extra normal summon to the set. And you can banish it from the graveyard and target a monster with 800, 1000 in your graveyard, except himself, and spell summon defense position. And you can't spell summon monster from the extra deck. For the rest of this turn, you can only use once per turn. Also works with Strike. And next we got another Soul Exchange. And next we got another Strike. Okay, here's another good combo of mine. We have Magical Arm Shield. I got 2 of these in this deck. You want to use these with Escalation of the Monarchs. There's a reason. So, actually, you can do something that's actually really good with this. Escalation of the Monarch says during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can summon one monster. But here, activate only when your opponent declares an attack while you control a monster. Take control of one monster your opponent controls. If one of your opponent's monsters, except the attacking monster, it is attacked instead. So what you want to do is, if they're attacking with a weaker monster, you want to take control of that monster. And you want to take control of the one that has a higher attack. So not only will they destroy themselves, but it's your battle phase. So the monster that you just attacked and destroyed yourself with, I'll tribute it. So you just lost 2 monsters, and I gained a powerful Monarch. Very good combo. Very, very good combo. And we got on another Magic Arm Shield. Here, Illusionary Snatcher. This is a really good card to play with the Monarch deck. If you tribute summon a monster, you get a special summoner from your hand, and it basically becomes what that monster is. It becomes the same type, attribute, and level. So it's very good for exit summoning, and it's 2400, 1000. And we got another Dark Bribe. Here we got Esther the Frost Vassal. Probably one of the best vassals in terms of summoning. It's very useful. When your opponent has 2 or more spell trap cards, you can special summon it from your hand. We got another Appropriate. I forgot Domain of the True Monarch. So that is it's a field spell card. It lets you reduce level of one monster in your hand by 2. That one monster with 2000, 1000 by 2, so it only costs 1 tribute summon in order to do that. And you can also, I believe it says, yeah, and then you can, that's all you can do. Alright, so yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, and if you control 2 with some monsters, your opponent's gonna throw some monsters in the extra deck. So think about all those extra deck powerful monsters. Here we have Esther, the Heavenly Monarch. It's a very good card. And lets you send 2 Monarch spell track cards from your graveyard with Prime Monarch as well as Erebus. And then you get to bring out a monster with 2400 or with 2400 1000 and 28 or 2800 1000. Basically lets you get your Monarchs out faster, and you can also tribute summon it again if it's in your hand. It has a certain effect that does that. So it's really good for getting stuff out. Here we have Cassius again. Now we have another Pantheism of the Monarchs. Listen to this. You send 1 Monarch spell track card from your deck from your hand to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. You can banish this card from your graveyard, reveal 3 Monarch spell track cards from your deck. Your opponent can choose one for you add to your hand, and you shuffle the rest back to your deck. So with this, after you banish it, if a DA gets at the graveyard, you can get it back. And also works with a Prime Monarch too. You send 1 Monarch spell track card from your deck to the graveyard, so that's 1 Monarch, and that's 1 spell track card in the graveyard. You play Pantheism, and it goes to the graveyard, that's 2. You use Prime, shuffle both back in, draw another card. Very good, if you have to use it like that. So it's pretty good. Then we have another Dark Bribe. Then we have the Monarch's Awaken. If you control no cards in this card, once they got tribute summon monster you control, and it's effective negated, but it's also unaffected by the effective cards other than this card. So it's good for avoiding traps if you're in a really tight spot. Alright, then we have Berlin, the Firestorm Vassal. You discard a card, special summon him, and tribute summon him, you look at your opponent's hand and banish 1 card till the end phase. That effect is really only useful if you use it with escalation, because then it's still their turn, and then they're out of cards. They can't activate another card. All right, then we have Garum the Storm Deck. This is the last card in the Monarch deck, guys. So it says if you control tribute summon monster, you can return it to the hand, and then spell summon this card from your hand. What that lets you do is you have one on the field. You return it to the hand, spell summon this, and it basically lets you do the tribute summon effect over again. It's really good. And you can't spell summon monster from the X deck for the rest of this turn. Also works with Strike. So, if this card is triggered for tribute summon, you can add a monster with 800 attack and 1000 defense from your deck to your hand, except this one, and you can only use the effective it once per turn. But yeah, you get a D and everything too. Alright, guys, that's the deck profile over there. So if you guys are interested in Yu-Gi-Oh videos, let me know and I will do a couple more. And if you want to see more of this stuff, you can wait for me to make some more, or you could also check out Red Ninja. He is one of my best friends, and he also makes really good Yu-Gi-Oh videos. He's a great duelist like myself, and I suggest you guys check him out. Make sure to subscribe to him too. He's a really good guy. Alright guys, so I'll see you all next time. Bye.